Blessed be God, blessed be God, blessed be God forever, amen. Blessed be God, blessed be God, blessed be God forever, amen. Blessed are you, Lord, God of all creation. Thanks to your goodness, this wine we offer, fruit of the earth, work of our hands. It will become the cup of life. Blessed be God, blessed be God, blessed be God forever, amen. Blessed be God, blessed be God, blessed be God forever, amen. Blessed be God forever, amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas na silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang binirang, kuyak ka ng magiting, sa manluluping, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay hinatay
Welcome to Surigao del Sur State University Tagbina Campus. Sdssu-Tagbina could be considered as a symbol of the close ties between the municipality of Barobo and Tagbina. Sdssu-Tagbina was formerly known as Tibinas or Tagbina Barobo National Agricultural High School, established in the year 1982 through the concerted efforts of the two prominent figures from the two towns, namely Honorable Magno S. Coino, then Municipal Mayor of Tagbina, and Dr. Serino Ronquillo, known academician from the municipality of Barobo. In the later part of 1980s, Tibinas was able to produce hundreds of graduates. But one problem arose: no tertiary education institution to accommodate these graduates for college education. Thereby, it was also in these years that Tibinas was converted into college, named as SSPC or Surigao del Sur Polytechnic College, which offered diploma in agricultural technology. SSPC had its turnout of DAC graduates in the year 1993. From a school offering only DAT or Diploma in Agricultural Technology, the need to offer other courses was seen. Thus, in 1998, the school was converted into a state college known as SSPSC or Surigao del Sur Polytechnic State College, which expanded the school's curricular program offerings. In 2010, Republic Act 9998 spelled the conversion of SSPSC into a state university known as Surigao del Sur State University, which now has 7 campuses located in Tandag, its main campus, Cantilan, San Miguel, Caguay, Lianga, Tagbina, and Bislig City. As time goes by, Sdssu continues to prove its brand of quality education by hurdling stringent evaluations. In 2017, 5 of its programs passed the Level 2 accreditation of the Accrediting Agency of Chartered Colleges and Universities in the Philippines, which means that Sdssu conforms to the national standards of the agency in the provision of quality tertiary education. Sdssu conforms not only to nationally set standards. In 2019, Sdssu continued to add feather in its cap by passing the ISO or International Standardization Organization certification, which speaks of the university's conformity to international standards and global competitiveness. As of the moment, the university boasts of having competent faculty and staff. In fact, 10 of whom are full-fledged doctors. Another 8 are pursuing their doctorate studies, while the rest are master's degree holders and are academic achievers from prestigious universities in the country. Currently, the school offers 7 academic programs, namely Bachelor of Agricultural Technology, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Human Resource Development Management, Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, major in Hotel and Restaurant Management, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science, and Bachelor of Elementary Education. The university is guided with the following vision, mission, and goals.
Pleasant day to everyone. Surigao del Sur State University Tagbina Campus is determined to continue in delivering its institutional functions and the areas of instruction, research, extension, and production. despite the COVID-19 pandemic we are facing. We are seeking to respond as swiftly as possible in our desire to continue to provide quality education to our students in every possible way so that no one in our community will be left behind. As we continue to progress amidst the global health crisis, our academic is committed to ensure that the students will be given the desired competencies, whether offline, blended, or online mode of delivery, and we must integrate and reinforce Surigao del Sur State University philosophy, vision, mission, and core values in learning activities. Finally, I want to reiterate that our safety is of the utmost importance, while keeping that foremost of our thoughts. We can continue to work together as we transcend to the new normal with a hope for a better tomorrow. Let us pray that in the soonest possible time, you, my dear old, new, and transferred students, will see you here face to face in the vicinity of our institution. In behalf of other university officials, faculty, and staff, I, your campus director, Ariston Orunquillo, welcome you all to Surigao del Sur State University, Tagbina Campus.
The faculty for the College of Information Technology Education. Dr. Mylinda A. Baldilavar, the program coordinator, holds a doctorate degree in information technology. Mr. Emer P. Ruaya, pursuing Doctor of Business Management, major in Information System. Mr. Jose Q. Candia Jr., Master of Science in Computer Science. Miss Charlene M. Garces, Master of Science in Computer Science. Mr. John Charlie Ray G. Aguilion, pursuing Master of Science in Computer Science. Mr. Landrex O. Ribuero, pursuing Master of Science in Computer Science. Karen Kate Asufre, pursuing Master of Science in Computer Science, part-time faculty of the College of Information Technology Education.
The Faculty of Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, major in Hotel and Restaurant Management. Dr. Sulpicio D. Garces, Doctor of Philosophy in Human Resource Management and the Program Coordinator. Miss Maryvin Joseph G. Balili, Master in Management, Major in Business Management. Mr. Prior Candelario C. Viola, pursuing Doctor of Education. Ms. Charojan P. Mendoza, Master of Science in Business Administration. Ms. Patricia Ann D. Martinez, graduate of Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management. The Faculty of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Technology. Dr. Cynthia S. Alves, Doctor of Philosophy in Horticulture and the Dean of the College of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, as well as the Program Coordinator. Dr. Douglas M. Zuluriel, Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Science and the Head of the Extension Services. Professor Bibita T. Ubay, Master of Science in Crop Science. Professor Luz Viminda M. Panes, Master of Arts in Science Education. Professor Jesril B. Paulite, pursuing Doctor of Philosophy in Horticulture. Ms. Zarina Gail D. Zambalod, Master of Science in Animal Science. Ms. Hazel A. Ripoilo, pursuing Master of Science in Crop Science and the Head of the Office of Students Affairs and Services. Ms. Demia P. V. Bagalay, pursuing Master of Science in Biology. Ms. Mylene Jean I. Suelo, pursuing Master of Science in Soil Science. Ms. Melanie C. Lisayan, Master of Science in Agronomy. Ms. Nikki R. Amuray, pursuing Master of Science in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Engineer Byron M. Atiga, pursuing Master of Science in Agricultural and Biosystems Engineering. Mr. Junel G. Frico, pursuing Master of Science in Plant Pathology. Ms. Junsan Princess Hope Z. Senobin, pursuing Master of Science in Soil Science. Miss Cherry May A. Johnson, pursuing Master of Science in Teaching Home Economics. Miss Cheska Gel T. Cabarliza, pursuing Masters in English Language Teaching. Mr. Ronaldo M. Paderes, pursuing Master of Science in Teaching Social Science, and the Choral Conductor. Miss Jessa J. Calipes, graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Biological Science. Miss Mayan S. Gumban, graduate of Bachelor in Physical and Health Education. Miss Cherry Chris R. Pandak, graduate of Bachelor of Agricultural Technology. Here are the faculty from the College of Business Management. Dr. Fej Villamor, Doctor in Business Administration and the Program Coordinator of the College of Business Management. Dr. Romel C. Nemenyo, Doctor in Business Administration and the Research Coordinator of the College of Business Management. Dr. Nancy S. Doloriel, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics. Professor Nicomedes C. Villamor, Master of Arts in Physical Education and the Sports Coordinator. Professor Eleanor Binag, pursuing Master of Science in Teaching Home Economics. Miss Sharon May F. Ronquillo, Master in Business Administration. Mr. John Albert Alzate, pursuing Master in Business Administration. Mr. Bench Carlo L. Faja, pursuing Master in Business Administration. Miss April Rose G. Inting, pursuing Master of Arts in English Language Teaching. Miss Therese Deoglea M. Ruby, pursuing Master of Arts in English Language Teaching. The faculty of the College of Teacher Education. Dr. Erwin B. Berry, Doctor of Education, Major in Educational Management, the Program Coordinator of the Bachelor of Secondary Education, and the Head of International Affairs. Dr. Lloyd C. Hunahunan, Doctor of Education in English Language Teaching and the Coordinator of the Bachelor of Elementary Education Program and the Student Publication. Professor Rosa C. Plaza, Master of Arts in Education, Major in English Language Teaching. Professor Dolores C. Capistrano, Master of Arts in Education, Major in Science Teaching. Professor Tito L. Pantaleon, Master of Arts in Education, Major in Mathematics and the SSG Advisor. Professor Janviel V. Rosal, Master of Arts in Education, Major in English Language Teaching. Mr. Ryan L. Oranza, Master of Arts in Christian Education and the NSTP Coordinator. Ms. Cheryl C. Patino, Master of Science in Biology and the faculty in charge of the Biological Science Laboratory. Ms. Nestle Aramuray, pursuing Master of Arts in Teaching College Physics and the BAC Secretary. Mr. Jason V. Husain, graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, Major in Biological Science. Here are the staff from the Administrative Office. Dr. Ariston Orunquillo, Campus Director. Dr. Marites G. Polizon, Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematics, the Assistant Campus Director. Ms. Renee M. Prehula, Administrative Officer 4 and the Budget Officer. Mr. Francisco M. Ibonia, Supply Officer 1. Ms. Nelia P. Patombon, Administrative Assistant 2 and the Disbursing and Collecting Officer. Ms. Cristita U. Caluyo, Administrative Assistant 2 and the Bookkeeper. Ms. Gina A. Demol, Administrative Aid 4. DB June Gia Mulata, Guidance Counselor 3, the Scholarship Coordinator, the OJT Coordinator, the GAD Coordinator, and the BAC Vice Chairman. Miss Reliosa T. Mercado, Registrar 2. Mr. Ronnie A. Sahelan, Librarian 3. Miss Cynthia P. Mendoza, Nurse 2. Mr. Jeriel Yuri Poilo, Administrative Aid 3, the Head of the IGP, the Assistant Supply Officer, and the Physical Plant and Facilities Designate. Mr. Ludovico S. Patombon, Driver and Administrative Aid 3. Mr. Judines A. Magdagad, Administrative Aid 1. Miss Ethel G. Declaro, Administrative Aid 1. Miss Karen Kate A. Remorosa, Staff and Registrar. Miss Gladys C. Gingging, Cashier Assistant. Mary Grace P. Naingi, Budget Aid. Mr. Vincent Rhea Aguilar, Secretary of the Office of the Campus Director. Miss Anilyn E. Salibay, Procurement Clerk. Miss Rodelyn V. Alinio, Administrative Staff. Mr. Cornelio B. Magtagad, Staff of the Office of Students Affairs and Services. Miss Eileen D. Orculio, Research Office Staff. Mr. Cesar F. Perez Jr., Extension Office Staff. Mr. Jovelito Serna, Extension Office Staff. Kimberly F. Perez, Staff of the Quality Assurance Office. Mr. Amrafael Ginit, Liaison Officer. Mr. Loreto D. Rolyorata, Administrative Staff. Mr. Mark P. Rojas, Administrative Staff. Mr. Edelberto Campos, Administrative Staff. Mr. Mark Janelle F. Lopez, Administrative Staff. Mr. Danny B. Vasquez, Administrative Staff. Mr. Roche S. Martinez, Administrative Staff. Mr. Zacharias L. Canto, Security Guard. Mr. Rafi T. Sankina, Security Services Coordinator. Mr. Segundino Tolentino, Security Guard.
Final grade computation for undergraduate students. The following is the grading system and percentage equivalence for undergraduate. The highest grade is 1.0, equivalent to 95 to 100%. The passing grade is 3.0, equivalent to 75%. If your grade is 5.0, meaning you failed and you need to enroll again to the next semester. The passing score for every quiz, exam, activity, 50% of the total number of items. The passing grade is 3.0, equivalent to 75. Grades are computed based on the following: 50% from the midterm grade and 50% from the final grade. This is the computation of the subject grade. For sciences and laboratory subjects, examination is 30%. Class standing, that's 30%. The requirements, that is 40%, with a total of 100%. For non-laboratory subjects, examination is 40%. Requirements, that is 20%. The class standing, that is 40%, with a total of 100%. For technical vocational subjects, the actual performance, that's 50%, examination 30%, the class standing, that is 20%, with a total of 100%. Sdssu-Tagbina learning delivery modality in the new normal. Offline modality on the distribution of modules. Offline modality on the distribution of module outside Surigao del Sur. The mobile team of Surigao del Sur State University, Tagbina campus, sends module through official courier, such as LBC, JNT. Student receives the module and signs the receipt form. Offline modality on the distribution of module within Poblacion Tagbina Surigao del Sur. Student receives the printed module at the Sdssu-Tagbina campus gate. Student receives the module and signs the receipt form. Offline modality on the distribution of module outside Poblacion Tagbina and all other municipalities within Surigao del Sur. Student will be notified on the set schedule for module distribution. The mobile team brings the modules to your respective barangay on the set schedule. Student receives the module and signs the receipt form. Online modality on the distribution of modules. Modules will be uploaded, sent as PDF, docs file on Facebook, Messenger, Google Classroom, email. Download it. Offline modality on the submission of modules. Offline modality on the submission of module outside Surigao del Sur. Student sends module through official courier, LBCJNT, addressed to the instructor of the course. The instructor notifies the student on the documents received. Offline modality on the submission of module within Poblacion Tagbina, Surigao del Sur. Student sends their output at the Sdssu Tagbina campus gate. Student signs the receipt form. The instructor notifies the student on the documents received. Offline modality on the submission of module outside Poblacion Tagbina and all other municipalities within Surigao del Sur. Student submits their output at their respective barangay hall pick-up point. Student signs the receipt form. The mobile team of Sdssu Tagbina campus receives the output of the students. The instructor of the course notifies the student on the documents received. Online modality on the submission of modules. The output of the module will be uploaded, sent as PDF docs file on Facebook, Messenger, Google Classroom, email to the instructor. The teacher downloads the documents and notifies the student on the documents received.
Welcome to the Office of the Registrar's Services. Admission Policies. All qualified high school students may be admitted to the Sdssu campuses regardless of gender, social status, and religion. Admission requirements vary with the status of the student applicant and the program in which he or she desires to enroll. The institution reserves the right not to accept a student applicant who does not meet the qualification standards and requirements of the school and/or the program to which he or she desires to enroll. A student applicant is considered a bona fide student when his or her enrollment form is duly signed by the admission committee and validated by the registrar. Admission requirements. For incoming freshmen or new students, first, secondary report card Form 138A. Second, certificate of good moral character. Third, authenticated or photocopy of PSA Live birth certificate. Fourth, 2 copies 2x2 ID picture and 2 copies of 1x1 ID picture. And 5, programs with board exam or oral interview. For the transferees, first, certificate of transfer credentials with transcript of records, informative copy. Second, certificate of good moral character. For the course shifter, first, clearance of the last semester attended. Second, grades of the last semester attended. And third, approved shifting form from the admission committee. For summer classes enrollees, summer classes shall be offered as required by the curriculum. For the enrollment procedures, first, a student applicant must submit credentials and fill up enrollment form in an online and offline registration at any designated barangays. Second, a student applicant who lacks any of the credentials shall be given an extension of 1 week after the classes start, after which he or she will be automatically dropped. Third, enrollment should be done by the applicant personally and not by proxy to avoid subject discrepancy. Fourth, only subjects approved for enrollment by the registrar and the program coordinator may earn credits. 5. The total unit of student load shall not exceed the maximum academic load requirement for the curricular program, except for graduating students who may carry 6 units in addition to the regular load. Changing, adding, and dropping of subjects. Number 1. Changing or adding and dropping of any subjects shall be done within 2 weeks after the last day of registration with the explicit approval of the program coordinator. Students should accomplish the prescribed forms to be submitted to the registrar's office. Otherwise, no approval of changing, adding, and dropping forms from the program coordinator, he or she will receive a grade of 5 or failed. Number 2. A student may be allowed to drop a course only by reason of illness, duly certified by a physician of the university or any authorized official of the Department of Health, and for other justifiable reasons as transfer of residence elsewhere or abroad. Number 3. Any student who drops a subject without the approval of the instructor, the program coordinator concerned earns a failing grade and shall entirely lose his current registration privilege in the said subject. Number 4. Dropping out within 2 weeks with valid reasons formed from the program with the approval of the head concerned and the registrar shall be classified as a withdrawal. Number 5. Changing and or adding of subjects shall be allowed within the prescribed schedule and with valid reasons. Number 6. Changing and or adding of subjects shall be upon recommendation of the program chair of the college. Number 7. Shifting of academic course shall be allowed when or under certain limitations set by the university, such as: first, grade requirement; second, enrollment quota. Withdrawal from course or program. A student may officially withdraw from enrolled courses within 30 days from the start of the semester. Official withdrawal means that the student has accomplished the form for withdrawal in an online application and approval of the college coordinator. Otherwise, no application for withdrawal may be given the grade of 5 or failed. Study load for regular student load. The normal study load of a regular student is the number of units prescribed by the curriculum in which the student is enrolled. For graduating students, may be permitted to carry an overload of 6 units in his or her last term with the approval of the program coordinator. Summer study load. A student shall carry a maximum load of 9 units. Honorable dismissal. A student who withdraws voluntarily from the university is entitled to certificate of transfer credentials issued by the registrar. Accreditation of subjects. The university allowed for the accreditation of subjects taken by the student transferees from the university school where they came from the subject to the following conditions. The college from where the student transferee is presently enrolled undertakes the evaluation of the subjects taken from the previous university or college. The Office of Registrar is furnished a copy of the evaluation for permanent recording in the student's academic file. Graduation requirements. No student shall be recommended for graduation unless he or she has satisfied all academic and other requirements prescribed for graduation. The following rules govern the candidates for graduation. Application for graduation. A candidate for graduation is required to apply for evaluation of his or her records during the semester preceding his or her graduation so that any deficiency may be attended to. The registrar announces dates and deadlines for this application. Application forms may be obtained from the office of the registrar. All applicants for graduation must adhere to the following protocols. First, evaluated by the registrar. Second, recommended by the program coordinator for local review. If the applicant does not comply with the protocol for graduation, such applicant will not be included in the list of graduating students. Third, candidates for graduation are recommended by the Academic Council for BOR confirmation. Process of releasing of transcript of records or TOR and other credentials. The student concerned shall personally apply for request for his or her credential. For instance, if requester may not be able to personally claim, the proxy is obliged to present the claims tab, notarized authorization letter, and valid IDs. Submit the complied request form for documents, official receipt, documentary stamps, and other necessary requirements to any of the registrar's staff. The registrar's staff instruct the requester or proxy with regards due to the date and other reminders. All bona fide students and graduates secure a copy of TOR for evaluation, transfer credential, for board exam, and for employment purposes. If requirements are complete, this transaction can normally be completed within 3 to 5 working days after filing the request for transcript of records. First, duly accomplished request form for TOR. Second, official receipt and payment for TOR fees and 2 pieces documentary stamp. Note: any inquiry, just visit Surigao del Sur State University Tagbina Campus Facebook page. All request documents shall be done through online and offline transactions. Thank you for listening. Liloisa T. Mercado, Master of Extension Education, Registrar 2.
Good day everyone and welcome to the Surigao del Sur State University Tagbina Campus Library. I am Ronnie A. Sahilan, the head librarian of Sdssu Tagbina Campus. With the health crisis that we are facing today, the library services are greatly affected due to the threat brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, this pandemic can stop us from rendering our services to the most important group of our stakeholders, namely the faculty, staff, and most especially our dear students. The library will continue to help you with your research needs even at the comfort of your home. Your librarian is here, ready to assist you in your search for information in any way I can, and I am dedicated to making the most of your experience at Sdssu Tagbina Campus Library. To ensure everyone's health and safety, Sdssu Tagbina Campus Library offers the following remote services: Library Reference Assistance. Ask a Librarian. Ask a librarian for your needed information, which can be done through our library Facebook page. Our library Facebook page answers queries and is available during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You may also reach us through our email addresses at ronieasahilan@gmail.com, or you can make a call or text at 0910-2693-137. Request for online documents delivery service. This service is given only to the bona fide Sdssu Tagbina Campus students. This service involves scanning of documents from books, journals, and other library printed materials. The scanned documents will be sent to you upon request through your email addresses or your Facebook Messenger. Online ebook request. There are 2 ways to access ebooks. Seek reference assistance from the librarian through our library Facebook page, or you may send a request through email to ronieasahilan@gmail.com. To access the library's online databases, you may visit the university website at sdssu.edu.ph. To browse the vast collection of books in the library, you may access the library's online public access catalog or the OPAC The library's online database of materials held by the 6 campus libraries of Sdssu using the IP address at 222.127.147.194:8081. Before I'll end my discussion, I'd like you to have a virtual tour to our university library. Okay, that is our university library. That is a reading area. That is our circulation section. That is our periodical section. That's all, and thank you. Keep safe everyone, and God bless us all.
Hello everyone and welcome to Surigao del Sur State University Tagbina campus. And today is your Medical and Dental Health Services virtual orientation. My name is Cynthia Mendoza, your school nurse, and I will be assisting you in your medical needs all throughout the school year. And that right there is our school's health clinic, which you can visit any time of the day. In this time of pandemic, you can avail our online and offline services. For online, please like and follow the official Facebook page of the school and wait for updates and announcements. You can also message us directly on the page. For offline, you may call first before coming to school at 0912-7077-187. Policies of Health Services. This is written in the Article 25 in your Student's Handbook. Please enjoy reading your benefits.
organizational structure of the Office of the Student Affairs and Services. Ms. Hazel A. Ripoilo, Head of the Office of the Student Affairs and Services. Mr. Tito L. Batalyon, SSG Advisor. Dr. Sdssu D. Garces, Food and Canteen Coordinator. Dr. Romel C. Numinio, Multi-Faith Services Coordinator. Dr. Lloyd C. Hunahunan, School Publication Advisor. Mr. Ibijun G. Amulata, Guidance Counselor 3, Scholarship Coordinator, OJT Coordinator, BAC Vice Chairperson, and GAD Coordinator. Mr. Ronnie A. Sahilan, Librarian 3. Miss Iliusa T. Mercado, Registrar 2. Miss Cynthia P. Mendoza, Nurse 2. Mr. Nicomedes Villamor, Sports and Development Coordinator. Mr. Emer P. Ruaya, Socio-Cultural Affairs Coordinator. Mr. Ryan L. Oranza, NSTP Coordinator. Mr. Rafi P. Sankina, Securities Services Coordinator. Mr. Cornelio B. Magtaga, OSAS Staff.
Office of the Students' Welfare and Development. What is OSWD? OSWD supports the potential development of students. It also helps in implementing various programs and services, focusing on non-academic aspects of the students' endeavor related to their lifelong learning. Core functions of OSWD: serve as link between student body or organizations to the school administration and faculty unit, support student development beckoned by best opportunities related to their skills and talents, and oversee student organizations' activities. OSWD functions under the new normal. All notices related to non-academic matters will be posted on OSWD Tagbina Campus Facebook page. It is the responsibility of the students to read these notices and to respond immediately to the call. And students can be summoned if found out wandering anywhere bringing the name of the school or the name of any faculty member just to avoid travel restrictions. Code of Conduct under the new normal. Wear appropriate dress when participating online classroom learning. Never use alias names as it will confuse the faculty in student records. Use your right name. Always follow the correct schedule of the submission of all assessments, both online and offline, and conduct initiatives to reach out your concern to a particular faculty. That will be all for the Office of the Students' Welfare and Development. Good day.